Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to discuss some MCQs on filtration, which is an important topic in bioprocess engineering for GATE biotechnology students. Alright, so let us see. So the first question says, what does the term positive pressure mean? Alright, now what is positive pressure actually? Positive pressure refers to the pressure that exceeds the surrounding pressure of any room, chamber or confined space. Alright, positive pressure is maintained in a closed zone to ensure no outside contaminated gaseous or liquid substance can get into the protected zone. So here you have a room whose pressure exceeds the outside pressure, then you say that the room has positive pressure and it is always maintained in closed condition so that the outside air cannot run into the room. So the first condition becomes false. Okay, so this is not true. Second condition, there should be balance between the room and sound. This is also not true according to the condition of positive pressure. So the third option, the pressure makes room isolated from the surrounding. Why isolated? Because you have to isolate, otherwise the outside air and other contaminated gaseous or liquid substance may enter the room and decrease the pressure of positive pressure of the room. So this option is right. And number 4, air pressure is lower than the surrounding. This is also not true. Filter aid can also be added to the fermentation broth to increase the porosity of the cake as it forms. What does this statement mean? Now you have to first know about filter aid. Alright, what is filter aid? As you can make it from the term filter aid, that means something which is aiding or helping in filtration. Now what happens here on the right hand side, as you can see, this is the direction of the flow of the fermentation broth. Here this is the side where the cake is usually formed, filter cake is usually formed, and from here the filtrate after filtration passes out. Alright, now what happens during normal filtration is there are many solid particles within the liquid, so the solid particles go and sit within these pores and these pores become clogged after a certain period of time. Alright, so after a certain period of time, what happens? After clogging of these pores, the filtration process slows down and the cake builds up to a great extent. Alright, so if the pores become clogged with the solid particles, then after a certain period of time the filtration will not proceed. So we then use the filter aid, which will have larger size than the solid particles to be filtered from the liquid, and they will first go and they will, what happens, because of the larger size, the smaller solid particles cannot easily go and sit in the filter, they cannot easily go and sit within these pores. As a result, the pores remain open and the filtration can continue. So this is the main function of filter aid. Alright, they actually help to increase the porosity of the cake, because here as you can see, there are many larger size filter aids which are sitting in these pores, and between them you have a lot of free spaces, and these free spaces are not easily permeable to these solid particles. These solid particles cannot easily enter the free spaces. As a result, the pores remain open and the filtration can continue. Alright, so filter aid is so chosen that the size will be very large and they will also be uneven. Alright, so among the given options, as you can see, option D is correct, that is, they increase the filtration rate. So the other properties that have been given in other options, they are not correct. They do not help to increase or decrease the pH or the pI of the fermentation broth. For which phase filter aid is used? This I have already told you in the previous question. Filter aid is always used for solid liquid filtration. Okay, so option B is correct. Which of the following does not come under continuous filtration? So here they are wanting you to find out the option which will not come under continuous filtration. So vacuum rotary drum filter, this comes under continuous filtration. Rubber belt filter, this also comes under continuous filtration. Belt disc cake discharge, this also comes under continuous filtration. So only this option is wrong. This filter does not come under continuous filtration. So your answer should be option D. What do you mean by the term backwashing? Now you have to know what is backwashing, alright, and where is it used. Mostly it is used for filtration of water, alright. So in terms of water treatment, including water purification and sewage treatment, backwashing refers to pumping water backward through the filter media, sometimes including intermittent use of compressed air during the process. Okay, so in backwashing, what do you do during water treatment in sewage plants or water purification? You just pump the water backward through the filter media, sometimes including intermittent use of compressed air. Alright, backwashing is a form of preventive maintenance so that the filter media can be reused. So it is basically a sort of preventive maintenance so that you can use the filter media. So among the given options, as you can see, option A is not correct because you are using intermittent compressed air. Alright, is a form of destructive maintenance. This is also no, it is nothing destruction here. Destructive air washing at the backside of the filter, this is also not right, and including intermittent use of compressor during the process. So among the given options, option D is correct.